What's going on, Geeks and Gamers? This is Ryan with the Outpost and geeksandgamers.com, and I just saw this article and I'm laughing because it seems crazy. From The Hollywood Reporter, and this is an exclusive from The Hollywood Reporter, and this was posted several hours ago and I'm just now hearing about it. New Star Wars movie in the works with slight filmmaker. Exclusive. And this is kind of out of nowhere. I haven't heard about these guys before, hadn't heard they were rumored to be working on a project, but here we go. Director J.D. Dillard and Luke Cage writer Matt Owens have been tapped to develop a project, but it's unclear whether it's a theatrical or Disney Plus release. As Lucasfilm maps out the next phase of Star Wars movies, executives are grappling with this question as development moves ahead. Which characters and stories justify theatrical releases and which should arrive exclusively on streaming platform Disney Plus? The Hollywood Reporter learned Friday that a new Star Wars project is in the works. J.D. Dillard, best known for writing and directing Slight, Matt Owens, a writer on Marvel shows like Luke Cage and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., have been tapped to develop it. But insiders say it's undecided whether the project will be for the big screen or for the highly prioritized streaming platform. Now, I can't say I know of Slight. I can't say I know really anything about J.D. Dillard or Matt Owens. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is okay. I thought Luke Cage was pretty boring, but here it is. They've been tapped to develop it. Insiders say it's undecided whether it be a big screen or higher prioritized streaming platform. Now, I think that's weird because I think the budgets would be vastly different if it was for the big screen, vice for the streaming service. I mean, I understand, getting content on that streaming service, but I can't imagine dumping the same amount of money into something that you would that was going to release in theaters. That's just me. Plot details, character details, and setting details are unknown and are being kept in the murky underworld of Exegol. It's unclear whether Dillard would direct should the studio project move forward. The Dillard project is understood to be unrelated to a Star Wars film pitch by Marvel Studios chief Kevin Feige and potential work from Last Jedi director Rian Johnson. Of course, because the Rian Johnson trilogy, we couldn't cancel that. We couldn't officially come out and say it's done, even though we all know it's not happening. Disney and Lucasfilm appear to be shifting gears on the franchise to help boost Disney Plus, with Disney chairman Bob Iger saying earlier this month that Star Wars' foreseeable future was in television. The next film remains on the release calendar for December 16th, 2022, with other entries planned 2024-2026. Then they go ahead and they talk about Rise of Skywalker, which was a huge disappointment. They talk about Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Solo, which was an absolute flop. Meanwhile, they talk about Mandalorian, how that was a huge success, bigger than they thought, and how Disney Plus will remain a priority. And we all know about the drama regarding Obi-Wan and Cassian Andor, and so on. Now, another story did come out of this on Deadline. They're saying the same thing. Secret Sith Exegol feature. Obviously, if it's going to be on Exegol, it's going to involve the Sith. Maybe they're going to now try to explain why Exegol existed, how Palpatine ended up there, how 300 million people were able to man the Star Destroyers. Who knows? They really don't have any additional information. It's basically just that same story, but people are starting to talk about this. There's not near as much as I would think. You would think that if someone announced that a new Star Wars film is in development, everybody would be talking about this. But for some reason, it took hours and hours before really anybody heard about it. But that's the news. But I think the question everyone's going to ask is, when is this going to take place? Now, for me, there's nothing they could do. There's no way they could possibly explain it to make me believe that Palpatine would actually come back in the way he did in Rise of Skywalker. Just cementing the Palpatine saga in history, because that's what the sequel trilogy did. It's no longer the Skywalker saga, it's the Palpatine saga. Is Kathleen Kennedy involved in this? Does she have any idea what's going on? Is she on her way out? Those are the other questions I would ask before I had any ideas about getting potentially interested in this movie. But that's the news. That's all we know at this time. It's basically just a rumor, but all these people are reporting it, that they have sources that are saying that this is happening. Whether it's going to be in theaters or Disney Plus, who knows? Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my channel, Ryan Kendall RK Outpost. The link will be in the pinned comment below. Share this video, ring the bell for notifications, and I will talk to you guys later.